Every third weekend in May, there has been an old-time tradition dating back to 1928 in Calaveras County, California. A celebration honoring Mark Twain's immortal story, The Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County, written in 1865. Today, that tradition lives on through the modern-day frog jockey and their prized frogs.
The sense of this event is doing something that is famous, but when you do it, it's yours. And what we're doing is we're enabling these people to have an experience that is different than anything else on this planet.
It's hard jumping a frog. It's hard.
There's 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely greatest memories, so much fun.
What I say is the family that jumps together stays together, and all of us every year, this is a big deal.
What it is, it's all about tradition for us. It's just something we look forward to doing together.
I've yet to win this thing, but you know, there's always one more time.
This is the frog spa. The frogs are pampered here. We feed them, we play music for them.
I love every minute of it. The joy, the fun, the family, community, every moment of it. Just joy of being here.
This is not an event where strange people do things. This is an event where people do strange things and really enjoying it.
Come join the celebration with Refresh Quest as we spend 3 days at the Calaveras County Fair and Jumping Frog Jubilee. I promise you this, it's going to be a froggin' good time. Refresh Quest is the search for refreshing travel experiences that aim to uplift and inspire while having a lot of fun along the way. Are you ready to refresh? Then let's go. With a team of like-minded friends, Refresh Quest invites you along the journey as we explore beautiful and unique destinations. Meet passionate individuals and gain empowering knowledge that dares to welcome new realities and refreshing possibilities. Adventuring never felt so good. I'm your host, Jeremy Maupin, and this is Refresh Quest. Oh, this is it. There will definitely be frogs in here. Frogging time. It is late spring in Calaveras County, and to be even more precise, it is the third weekend in May. For the locals, this means only one thing. It's frogging time. We have been exploring the nearby lakes, rivers, creeks, and ponds, searching for our amphibian friends, so we can study and learn about these very interesting and unusual aquatic as well as terrestrial animals. But we're gonna need a boat. As long as it floats, we're good. Teaming up with a couple good friends that you can count on for an adventure like this, Cynthia and Jonathan helped me navigate our seaworthy vessel around this pond, hoping to find evidence of bullfrogs. We are in the middle of this big pond looking for American bullfrogs. We may not find any bullfrogs on the pond during the day because they're really good hiders. Oh, you know they're up in here. Come out, wherever you are. Well, guys, we didn't find any frogs. They are hard to find when they come out at night. But I do know a place where we could definitely find frogs. The Jumping Frog Jubilee of Calaveras County.
Cool.
You guys down?
Yeah. I'm down.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
The gang and I traded our oars back in for some tires as we drove into the historic town where all this excitement about frogs got started in the first place. All right, guys, so we are heading to the Calaveras County Fair here in Angels Camp. This is the home of the Frog Jumpin' Jubilee, where they have a contest every single year. You get American Bullfrog and you get 3 jumps to see how far he can actually go. They come to compete for cash prizes, of course, trophies, and of course, the badge of honor. Your name engraved in a plaque right here in Angels Camp, here on Main Street, if you win.
That's cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is it.
Forever.
Forget the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Oh, the Calaveras County.
Hop of Fame. The Hop of Fame sidewalk displays plaques of winning frogs and their frog jockeys. And if wanting to learn more, just down the street you'll find the Angels Camp Museum and Visitor Center. Here, you'll learn about the author who started it all from a short story written in 1865, eventually bringing worldwide attention to this most unusual spectacle. Out back, you can hop, skip, or jump to beat the world record, just to get into the spirit of things. Out here, you'll learn about the story behind the jumping frog phenomenon from the past, present, and future. All caught up on the hopping history, we were now prepared for the Jumpin' Frog Jubilee.
Yes, I'm ready.
A short 5-minute drive down the road from Angels Camp, surrounded by the foothills of the Mother Lode region of California, you'll find Frogtown, USA. This is the Calaveras County Fair and Jumping Frog Jubilee. Here, they say, where the sidewalk ends, the adventure begins. The fair is one of the longest running events in the state of California, with its roots dating back to 1893. And the main attraction, patterned after Mark Twain's story, the celebrated jumping frog of Calaveras County, which began in 1928. Upon entry, you'll immediately find signs of the stars of the show, with a mix of the usual, well, except this guy. But mostly fun fair-type entertainment, exhibits, food, livestock, and arena events. Saving all that dizzying fun for ones with a solid equilibrium, we quickly hopped over to the main jumping stage to check in with someone who has been organizing this signature event for a long time. And right out the gate, there was one important thing we needed to know before jumping in. The long-standing world record set by Rosie the Ribbiter back in 1986.
My name is Bob Lema. I'm with the Frog Jump Committee. We're at the Calaveras County Fairgrounds, and this is the Calaveras County Fair and Jumping Frog Jubilee. How we got here is kind of a long and interesting saga. In 1928, the City of Angels Camp paved its main street, and they decided to celebrate it. And one small part of that was going to be a reenactment of the Mark Twain story, the celebrated jumping frog of Calaveras County, that was written in 1865 when Mark Twain was a gold miner. So they decided to hold a frog jump. The premise was very simple. You get a frog, one jump, you measure it, next frog, and the longest jump wins. So after about 6 or 7 years, they decided to make it 3 jumps. That was more interactive and more fun. We decided to keep raising the prize money over the years. Most recently, it was $5,000 if you beat the world record. This year, we upped it to $20,000 in honor of the fact that it's been over 35 years since the world record was set, and also to honor the families and the participants that have been part of this event, in one case for over 55 years. The current winner from last year is a 5-year-old named Nolan Moncrief, and his frog jumped over 20 feet. And he is the 5th generation of one of the families that's been supporting this event by participating for all those years. There's 2 aspects to the frog jump. One of it is the families that get together every year in the competitive jumping. The families are very friendly towards each other. They have a great time making fun of each other and kidding each other. But when it gets down to the grand finals, all of that kind of warm and fuzzy goes away, especially this year because of the potential to win $20,000. There's not animosity, there's just really intense focus. Now, the rest of it is on the fun jump and people watching it and people going down and holding frogs and seeing frogs in the frog spa behind this building. There's a sense of wonder. Little kids go nuts when they see a frog. It's amazing to watch. The sense of this event is doing something that is famous, but when you do it, it's yours. And what we're doing is we're enabling these people to have an experience that is different than anything else on this planet. And this is the only place in America and in the world where something at this scale takes place. And it isn't just about frogs, it's about the unexpected, it's about excitement, it's about taking pictures of your friends and family, it's about laughing. It's empowering people to do things that they would never think about doing themselves by themselves. It's the sense of fun. It's being able to walk through, see all the stuff you see in the county fair, and then come by and see frogs jumping and look at it sideways. And then you find out more, and then you realize this is much more than just weirdos jumping. This is not an event where strange people do things. This is an event where people do strange things and really enjoying it.
Jumping a frog sounds like an easy operation. You get a frog, place it on the green landing pad, and watch it jump. After 3 jumps, you beat the world record and go home with $20,000. Not so fast. We were about to find out that it is a little more complicated than that.
7 feet 4 inches. Well done, Enzo. Go get your cert right over there. Who's next?
Congratulations.
There we go. He's ready to go.
This is the fun jump stage, where you can get some practice in before competing with the big frogs. We watched and learned, taking in some tips and techniques, developing our strategy for a sure path to the hop of fame.
There he goes. There he goes. Speed frog. There he goes. I say, get going. 1, 2, 3, go.
If they could do it, we could do it.
Jeremy is going to be jumping all buns today from the team RQ.
Well, that didn't go so well.
Jonathan Cleaver with jumping jack 2 and 3. Nice job.
So I did it. I jumped a frog. I touched a frog for the first time. It wasn't as bad. I got 7 foot, 10 inches. I beat Jer today.
It's hard jumping a frog. It's hard. The good news is, Jonathan might have beat me today, but that's meaningless in the big scope of things. And tomorrow, the real deal.
All right, up next we have Cynthia Achoya.
That's how you get the 21 feet, just like that. Isn't enough for the world record.
I think the frogs were tired. I want a redo. And I'm gonna get a redo tomorrow. I need a new technique. I need to learn from the pros and harness the energy of the frog. And tomorrow, we're gonna get it. There is always tomorrow, but for the rest of the day, we wanted to learn more about the frogs themselves. And the best place to do this here is the Frog Spa. This is where the frogs live for the 4 days at the Jubilee. Here, people come to see and learn with hands-on experience about these fascinating creatures. The fair is committed to treating the frogs with the utmost care, respect, and in a humane manner.
So this one's a boy. Do you know why? Why? Because his ear is bigger than his eye, and he's got a yellow beard. Yeah, how about this little girl? Isn't she cute? You see her ear? How it's smaller than her eye? And what color is her beard? Is it white? Okay. That's a girl. So my name is Beth Wakehouse, and we're at the Calaveras County Fair, Frog Jumping Jubilee. This is the Frog Spot.
Where are you from?
I'm from Nebraska. So I travel out here every year, volunteer, play with the frogs, give you fun frog facts, and watch all the frog fun.
You love frogs?
Oh, 100%. Frogs everything, ever since itty bitty, all the way up, whole house, license plates, you name it. Frogs, I probably have it. I love every minute of it. The joy, the fun, the family, community, every moment of it. Just joy of being here.
We have some American bullfrogs in here.
Look at these guys. Oh my goodness. That's a pile of frogs.
Yeah, and they like to commune together.
Check this out.
My name is Dave Gallagher, and I am the Frog Welfare and Spa Manager, otherwise known as the Frogmeister. I take care of about 450 frogs during the 4 days here at the fair. And what this is the frog spa. The frogs are pampered here. We feed them, we play music for them. They're here on vacation, what it basically boils down to. After the fair, the frogs will go back to the ponds or streams or creeks where they came from. People come from all over to see it, and seeing the expressions on their face, especially the children, they just love it. And you're making a lot of people happy, and that's what it is.
I've been here since 1975. Jump frogs here, and this has been a tradition for a long time. Since that time, there's lots of giggles of things that happen around here. And the memories that are made here are just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
This is my second year doing it. Larry invited me to come down and help out, and it's fun. And then once in a while you get the excitement of a frog jumping out, and now the chase is on. It's a rodeo getting the frog back in the tank. It's pretty enjoyable.
Well, this is my first year, and I'm having a great time so far. But I think I'm going to go away with some good memories.
The American bullfrog is the frog of choice when it comes to jumping frogs here in Calaveras County. They are a large frog with wide heads, stout bodies, and long hind legs with fully webbed hind feet, giving them the jumping power they need to escape predators when necessary. Frogs have thin, permeable skin that helps them absorb water and oxygen, unlike their close cousin, the toad, which have dry, thick skin and can be bumpy, and most often live on land. Frogs love the water and are usually found around or in areas that have lots of it, creating the perfect environment for their unique bodies. And in this environment, they will feed on bugs, insects, fish, really anything that's smaller than themselves. Now, of course, what goes around comes around. So frogs also have to be really good at hiding, using their camouflage to blend in with plants. And if that superpower doesn't work, they can always count on their legs and just jump.
Jumping Frog Jubilee! I'm hearing that the boys are talking a little bit of smack, and my queen Emma has got it. Watch out.
Tensions are high today. I practiced my moves last night. I feel good. And my boy, Huckleberry, he's gonna go far.
These guys think they're real tough, but they're not gonna beat Hollywood. Hollywood the frog is gonna take it all.
Our day 2 meant another chance to explore the fair, meet cool and interesting people, and of course, jump another frog.
My name's Aldana Robin Sunshine Cloud, and I have never jumped a frog.
You name your frog, white paper goes to the white tent, and then we'll take care of you.
My name is Donovan Hamanaka. My favorite part about this is volunteering. So I help net. I also help out with frogs. And my dad's gonna try to get me on the microphone this year.
Today was our last day to qualify for the finals, and that goes for everyone else as well. So things were heating up a bit on the main stage, with a lot more frogs, a lot more people, and everyone excitingly hoping to make it to the final round.
Gonna set that frog. Look good.
Go! Shot!
All right, he's gonna set that frog.
Let's see.
Looks good.
Go! Go! There you go.
Started out right and turned hard left.
My name is Tim Burt, and these jumpers now are trying to qualify for Sunday's finals, which will come down to the top 50 frogs. All we get out of this is the satisfaction of watching other people have fun.
Oh, come on, frog. Go after him, go after him.
So, if you haven't noticed, the thing about frogs, they kind of have a mind of their own and are a bit unpredictable. So no matter how hard you want them to do what you want them to do, they still may not do what you want them to do.
Next, we have Cynthia Achoya with Green Emma. Come on, frog. There's 1, 2, 3. Up next, we have Jeremy with Hollywood. Up next, we have Jonathan with his frog, Huckleberry.
Woo! Number 1. That's right, that's right. Huckleberry came through. 12 feet, 10 inches today was the winner chicken dinner.
That was awesome. I have to admit, that was so much fun. I had butterflies in my stomach big time. I feel like Queen Emma came through for me. I mean, she got second place. She beat Hollywood.
Yeah, so Jonathan gets a little bit of a, make him feel good about himself. You know, he already has low self-esteem, so this will give him a boost to his confidence.
Now officially disqualified from the finals, we had time to catch up with the real pros that have been doing this a long time.
My name is Bill Gazulis. We're up here trying to defend our world's record with Rosie the Riveter, who jumped 21.5 3/4 inches a whole long time ago. I've yet to win this thing, but you know, there's always one more time.
So my father and uncle started doing it 65 years ago, and it's basically in the genes. It's like a DNA thing, right? We have frog DNA, like we're doing it. So we've been doing it our entire lives, and I love it, just the whole family event. And what I say is the family that jumps together, stays together, and all of us every year, this is a big deal. What are we going for? 22 feet. We're going for the world record.
What it is, it's all about tradition for us. You know, my mom started it, my dad started it, and how many times have you really competed with your dad or your mom? And your kids. And then now add your grandkids. I do it every year. It's just something we look forward to doing together. We're gonna try our best. That's one thing, you gotta leave it all on the table. But that's like last night, I went to bed at 1:30 and got up at 5:30 this morning and started hitting it again, you know?
Coming here almost my whole life, and this guy probably almost 20 years with me. And this guy's almost 10.
Oh, we are in deep competition with each other. It's always a trash talking event and whatnot. We help each other out, but we are not hesitant to brag and stomp on each other's guts.
Absolutely greatest memories, so much fun. It's super easy to jump a frog. It's very, very difficult to be good at it. So we always celebrate whoever it is that gets it done. It's a big feather in your cap if you're in the frog jumping world. It's a deal.
Hi, my name is Bria, and we're at Frogtown. It makes me really happy that I got to be here.
The best 50 jumps from the last few days has brought us to the grand finals. These finalists have a chance to compete for the title, Jumping Frog Jubilee World Champion, and the possibility to take home $20,000 if you beat the world record. Everyone dressed in their Sunday's best to celebrate a tradition with origins dating back to 1865, to honor Mark Twain's immortal tale of a man from Calaveras County and his jumping frog. This year, the stakes are high and on full display, adding one more level of excitement to the moment. But most of these pros have been here before. They know what to expect. They know what it takes, and they know what to do. They have planned and prepared and rehearsed the steps over and over again until it has become second nature.
Okay, our first jump of the day here. And he's gonna set that frog.
But everyone here also understands a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first jump.
Looks like it's good to go. Gonna set that frog. It's like a good set. All right, he's gonna set that frog. Good set. There we go. 2, 3 jumps. Place that frog. Looks like it's good to go. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna set that frog. Looks good. Good first jump, good second. Good set. Come on, Frog. That's good. There's one. There's two.
One by one, all 50 contestants took the spotlight to showcase their best jockeying and their best frogs. Some with great jumps and others with good jumps, but all having a froggin' good time. Now, with the last few jumps measured and recorded, one thing became very clear. The world record would not be broken today, but a new world champion would be crowned, and the celebration had already begun. In the end, it was the world champion frog team that secured the #1 and #2 spot, as well as protecting the world record, at least for one more year. And for everyone else who participated and joined in on the celebration, we could at the very least cross this one off our bucket list.
Be-da-ba-doo-bum, 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 be-da-ba-doo-bum.